Hi everyone, welcome back to WARNO. We are in our third game with Karma and Lathans. Karma today on the left in blue as the 2nd Infantry Division, and on the right in red we have Lathans as a KDA. This game is fantastic. It is the best of the set so far. Do watch it till the end. It is really good. I say this because for the last 30 minutes I was recording this, or seemingly thought I was, but I forgot to hit the record button. So that's why I may know slightly in advance what's going to happen. But let me assure you, it is worth watching again. Obviously, Lathans here has the forward deployment units, and we'll be heading straight for Charlie. And then we have a very different battlefield on the bottom of the map. Who knows who's going to secure that first? Certainly there are lots and lots of units here for Karma, but he doesn't have forward deployment. So he'll be relying on the Foxes for some early kills potentially. He's also got a couple of Gazelle rockets there at the back. Good for getting some early kills on infantry, but nowhere near as many rockets as you would get with most of the other factions, shall we say. The pack choppers tend to have a lot more rockets. Do note that Karma has a YouTube channel. He does do everything in Russian, but if you speak Russian, please do check it out. If you don't speak Russian, you can still go and have a look. You might just not understand what's going on. Lathans as well also streams on Twitch. I include a link to both of their stuff in this video and the previous videos in the description, so do go and check those guys out. They are really nice, they are very chatty, and they care a lot about this game, the balance in it, and are happy to share their ideas, their decks and everything else. So, very strong force for Lathan straight away going to Charlie. He's going for full control there, less certainly going down here to Bravo. Karma sending quite a lot to the bottom, I think more than Lathans right now. Karma, however, also sending an awful lot to the top here. Good spread across the back at this point for Lathans. Not getting too close because of the fear of these Foxes and these choppers probably. He pulled those gazers back there with the Spetsnaz. Down here at the bottom, a little bit of a push there from Karma with the Fox, just on the corner, getting some good shots down that road at any vehicles that come along. Has done a little bit of damage to one of those trucks, but infantry surviving. Once again, a good spread across this area. SPG-9s coming down the bottom here. We'll want to keep an eye on those. SPG-9 at the top as well. Whether it goes all the way around there, I'm not sure. It might just stay in defense. It is not a recon unit, though. Couple of mortars in straight away for Karma down here. One anti-air unit, a Rapier SFA. That is the specialist one that has radar and is good versus jets. No anti-air up at the top for Karma though. Don't think there's any anti-air for Lathans either. No, there isn't. Full ground assault force for both players here. Lathans in a very good spread across the entire point, but not focused in one area. Karma, on the other hand, very focused in one area. This will give a huge advantage to Karma in pushing into that corner, whereas Lathans is obviously much more spread out. Though I imagine we'll see lots of reinforcements heading up that way. MiG-27 anti-tank coming in straight away there. Probably going for the tanks up here or something. Could also be used as anti-chopper. Now those two Gazelle rockets there still. It took a shot at one of the vehicles down there. I assume it was one of the M48 tanks. Down here at the bottom, Karma being very aggressive. Several squads of Terrier's Pioneers backed up by a Terrier's AT group. This means that it has anti-infantry and then some additional anti-tank just in case, because obviously there are some vehicles here. Lathans getting in a very good position early in. Charlie will secure all the way to this side of the point. Will struggle more in this corner where Karma is certainly making sure he has a foothold. Ideally would like to get a command in there, I'm sure. MiG-27 AT just flying around, really unperturbed by anything. The only anti-air at the moment is this. There is a tractor Rapier coming in there for Karma though. We're about to see a meeting of the units here. Two Terrier's Pioneers there and an AT group engaging on two squads of Suchin. And are they supported by any vehicles? There is a vehicle at the back there. Down here, we're seeing the Pioneers being engaged by the vehicle with its machine gun. SPG-9 pushing right around the back here. There's no recon round here for Karma. He will not see that coming. Couple of anti-air units heading in now for Lathans. Just some anti-air cannons. Nothing spectacular. Karma still in a firm control of that little corner. Is taking losses, but as is Lathans. Down here, Karma a little bit sandwiched between two sets of KDA Suchin here. Keeping range, obviously. Terrier's Pioneers very good with satchel charges, but they have to be up close and personal. Mortar fire coming in. It's actually smoke shells rather than mortar. Really good use of smoke by Karma. Just stops the long-range units of Lathans getting easy kills on his Pioneers as they run away. Really good strategy. Mortars down here for Karma. Mortars up here for Karma as well. He's going to be utilising those a lot in this game, clearly, to bring so many in so early. Plenty of reinforcements coming in for both players. Loads coming in at the bottom here that have just been called in for Karma to reinforce these units here. Really good use of smoke here. So Karma smoking this area to basically cover the approach of his other Pioneers groups here. AT group and the Pioneers will come in and sandwich Lathan's forces. Terrier's Pioneers pushing around this way as well. Obviously to see if there's any other infantry there. Gov gunship coming in. That's the one with all of the cannons. SPG-9 pushing around here. Fox coming now down here. Will be meeting that SPG-9. Has one of those SPG-9s been spotted? Possibly. Karma will think he's killed it. He won't know there's another one there, I don't think. We need to keep an eye on that SPG-9 vehicle. Lathans very much squished in here. Pioneers right on top of his forces. Obviously, these KDA Suchin, very big squads. 13 members or 14 members. But obviously, once you get a couple of satchel charges in there, they die very quickly. I think it takes 2 or 3 satchel charges for a squad that size. But obviously, Karma, with all his reinforcements arriving, certainly an advantage there. Up at the top, we've got an ongoing battle for this corner. Lathans has managed to push his forces all the way out to this side of the point. Won't see Karma pushing in there at the moment, but obviously Lathans having to move around. He wants to try and encircle these forces probably. Still, loads of smoke coming down in this area. Really good use of the smoke for Karma at this stage of the game. Really good maneuvering of his units there as well. Command in here, command in here, and command in here. Back points captured now by Lathans, so he will now neutralise the points, but obviously an early head start for Karma as he captured Echo and Delta early on. SPG-9 roaming around the back here. That's going to be looking for a snipe. No question about that. Mortar fire going down here. Is this going to be smoke or something else? Going to be smoke because it looks like it's going down on his own units, I think. No. Yeah, smoke to stop the stop Lathan seeing the advance of Karma's forces up onto that building. Karma in a really good position here. Look at all of these units. There's reinforcements coming in for Lathan. He now has a command heading towards the centre as well to grab those 3 extra points. Try and catch up a little bit on Karma. But right now, Karma looking very strong here. Equally, Lathan's looking pretty strong at the top here, managing to whittle down Karma's forces. Karma soon will be out of this point completely. Lots of use of smoke everywhere for Karma, though. Command coming in here. I assume that command is going up here. SPG-9 got close to that command. Command has moved. Does that mean Karma knows that that SPG-9's there? Would suggest to me yes. I was going to say it's going to get a shot off of that warrior. Can it get a second one? It missed. Lathan's on the move with it now, though. Fox moving around here for Karma as well. Tit for tat. Lathans gets his snipe on the command vehicle. +2 to Lathans. About to be +5. Command already on the way in here, though. Lathans taking that SPG-9 on a little tour of the point, dishing out some damage probably. Possibly going to go for the rapier there. Up at the top, Lathans in very good control of that point. However, down here, while all this is going on, look at where Karma has got to. Karma is in Bravo. I imagine we're going to see a command coming in for Bravo anytime soon. Karma pushing aggressively here, managing to overwhelm Lathans, and this is a good point to hold. If you can hold this point, you can block off this road, which means that reinforcements to the center have to go all the way around the top, because if they come down here, they're going to get killed. So controlling this point, very beneficial. Equally, for Lathans, controlling this point, very beneficial, because again, you're blocking off this road. If you can block off that junction, it causes a nightmare for reinforcements for your enemy. Rapier was killed down here. Both players with a couple of aircraft in now, but there's not a lot of anti-air for either player on the ground. Currently it is +3 to Lathans. He's catching up quite rapidly to Karma on the points total. Plenty of munitions coming in here. Now Lathans obviously in control of this point, but realistically Karma's not in a bad position. He's got units already squeezing back in down the bottom here, utilizing that smoke again to push those units forward. All those Terriers Pioneers. And up here at the top, once again, smoke going down, allowing Karma to push in some Assault Pioneers. Aim being to get up close and personal with Lathan's infantry, because that's where the Assault Pioneers shine. 2 bombers coming in here for a strike at the top, I assume. Very nice strike for Karma. Second one didn't get any kills, but the first one got at least 1 squad. Down here, Karma getting a little bit surrounded by some of Lathan's forces, but realistically, Karma in very solid control here. He has a lot of units there. No anti-air though, so these 2 choppers will be providing some harassment. Just waiting there at the moment for some resupply, I assume. Oh no, they are resupplied. Not sure what the plan is there. I think they're both hovering rather than landed. Lathan's bringing in an army of T-34s there. Now, my initial thought when I watched this the first time and forgot to hit record, I thought these were going to the center. They're not. They're coming down here. I genuinely wasn't sure how they would perform down here, but you'll see. You'll see. Smoke coming in from the other side now. I think that's Lathan smoking in the center. I think that's to protect the T-62 there. Smoke still coming in here from both the bottom mortars and the top ones for Karma. Still pushing his forces in here. Those Terriers Pioneers obviously out of those satchel charges now though, so not as effective. Resupply coming in here for Lathans for his units. That Fox sneaking its way around will eventually get the kill on that command. That's pretty obvious at this stage. Lots of units pushing along here as well. They're going to be seen by the T-34s. Terriers Pioneers here. Still just holding position at the moment. And up here, Assault Pioneers. He's in the point. That is half the battle here, is to be in the point. SPG-9 right round the back here. Is that going to attempt to get into Echo? Very possibly. Fox trundling around the top there. Good strike from those MiGs there. Not sure what they killed, but good strike nonetheless. Did they kill anything? Well, they certainly flattened the building. There's a couple of destroyed vehicles there, so I'm assuming they got a couple of kills. SPG-9 heading across the bridge there. Has engaged in those air mobiles now. The thing is, Lathans is now giving that position away. I don't think the Karma knew that was up there. Lathans did eventually lose that SPG-9 that was down here in Delta, but it did the damage. It killed the CV, it killed the anti-air. Lathans pushing in here with all of these tanks and the infantry has managed to progress through the forces that were here for Karma. Fox moves around the back and has got the kill on the command. Harrier in, takes out one of those choppers. The Gov is down. The anti-tank 2 is still alive. MiG-23 AA coming in for Lathans. That's the first proper AA jet I've seen in this game. Will get the kill on the Harrier. There it goes. Bomber coming in here to try and deal with these advanced Terriers Pioneers. Karma once again progressing into Charlie. And still firmly holding this corner. And there's the CV for Karma. About to be just +1 to Lathans. Karma playing very strong, very aggressive game here. All of these forces here for Lathans. Heading along the bottom. Crew injured for his chopper there. I don't know if that means he doesn't have any control over it right now. Karma once again being pushed out of that central point. Lathans with a huge amount of forces here. More reinforcements arriving. That Fox round the back there just providing some harassment. Getting some kills on a couple of random vehicles there. T-62 might go back and try and deal with that. HE Bomber coming in once more. That Harrier, very slow, chugging along there. Very little anti-air though for Lathans. Very little anti-air for either player. There was at one point a Rapier up here, a tractor Rapier, but I think that died. Lots of units here for Karma. Lathans' forces dwindling a little bit. He still has all of these tanks. He's moving them in here to engage Karma's forces. Now, the first time I was zoomed in on this, I did not realise that Karma had the M48 there. It just did not click. Obviously, the M48, very good. Fox was back there, managed to kill one of those tanks from the rear armor with the autocannon. These tanks obviously will be very good focus firing these arm rifles. It will take a couple of shots from the M72 Law to take out these vehicles. I believe it takes 2 hits. There's one. There's the second. But lots of reinforcements arriving for Karma as well, and the M48 just swings it in Karma's favour. But those arm rifles arriving right when they did, very, very timely. Another command is coming in there for Lathans, so he will be going back into this point to neutralise it once more. Currently, though, +1 to Karma. Back to +1 to Lathans. In a moment, it'll be back to +1 to Karma. But Karma in a really strong position down here. Has been aggressive down there since the start of the game. Has kept the entire battle right on the edge of Bravo. It's been a struggle for Lathans to push back there. He's been focused very heavily up here. Fox was going for the snipe up here. But Fox doesn't know where the command is and is currently a little bit stuck. Very low on fuel. 2 MiG-21s coming in with their guns there. Just finish them off with the cannons. We'll swing around and attack this Harrier, I'm sure, that's coming in to bomb these guys, I guess. Oh, it's going for the... Oh, it went for the chopper at the back there. Got the kill. MiG-21 will finish off that Harrier with its gun, I'm sure. There it goes down. Oh, that would be a nice clip. Getting the kill with the guns. I feel a shot coming on. Harrier got a shot off at that MiG, but the MiG escapes. Very strong position down here for Karma right now. Very, very strong. Up here, Lathans pushing out of Charlie. I'm sure he'd love to get up to this bridge and kill any reinforcements coming across it. That would be a very strong position and really cause a lot of problems for Karma. But Karma has a lot of units up here. Currently surrounding some of Lathans' forces. A couple of bombers coming in there, doing some strafing runs on those units. Dropping some bombs as well. Mortars now firing over there as well. I think again with smoke of all things. Probably covering these units coming in, I guess. Down here, Karma in a very strong position is going to go for another kill on the command there. HE Bomber coming in, going for this corner. Does it get a kill? Does get one kill on a squad of infantry there. Jaguar coming in to try and take on the MiG. Mig taking a lot of fire, but will get out, I believe. MiG-23 had come in to try and deal with it. Motsuchin got all the way around the back there, engaging on those Jaeger. Command still in here for Lathans. Currently +1 to him. Briefly, a command was in there for Karma. Karma will get another one in when he can. Obviously, there's no AA there, so that Gov gunship being a good bit of harassment. I think that's why the command was pulled out. Jaguar GR1HE coming in there. Probably going for a kill on that. Oh no, he's dropping a load of bombs on the Motsuchin, but it actually missed. The Motsuchin moved all the way forward up to the road. Saxon Command back in the center. Back to +2 for Karma. Pushing up those points. Lathan's still ahead though. HE bombers coming in this corner now. Trying to do as much damage as possible. Nothing there for it to hit though. Huge force of infantry and their support vehicles coming in here for Lathans now. Pushing back across this point. There's another tranche of those T-34s coming in as well. The back and forth in this game. Karma in and out of this central point, doing such a brilliant job, being so aggressive, getting back in there constantly, pushing the points back in his favor, slowly over time, ticking those up. And down here, just a stellar performance by both players. Let's be realistic here. Karma has just kept the fight right in Bravo, but Lathans has cleared out so many of Karma's units, but he just cannot manage to push all the way. Karma in a good position here now, pushing forward, smoking up that CV to stop it being spotted. Nothing can hit it from range. I think that's probably some artillery style fire coming from those mortars, trying to do some damage to the units in here rather than smoking. Yeah, I think those are probably explosive shells rather than SPG-9 going in to try and get the kill on that, but will take fire from those infantry. But obviously it can try and get past, but I don't think it can see the CV. T-62 trying to go in for the kill as well. Saxon Command trying to run away. All the meantime, look at this down here. Karma's command has been killed in this corner. Lathan's advancing. All of those tanks coming in now as well. Good use of those strike aircraft, the MiG-21HEs, by Lathans throughout this game. Karma's stellar performance throughout this game with the smoke, though. Not something we see used a lot in WARNO, but it has been really effective. Karma showing off some really impressive skills with that smoke and really good little tactics. I remember seeing some of this when the game was first released, and then not a lot of it since. Karma doing an absolutely outstanding job, pushing back into that point. All change here though. Where were we at 10 minutes ago? We've got just under 18 minutes left of this game. 10 minutes ago, Karma was almost in complete control of this point Bravo, and Charlie was in complete control under Lathans. And now it's all changed. Right now, Lathans is in control at the bottom, Karma's in control at the top, and Lathans' command vehicle is majorly at risk up there. I mean, it's on its own in the corner of the point. Karma doesn't know this. He's progressing slowly across the point, but this is completely undefended. Lathan's trying to get reinforcements up there as we speak. Also trying to push and be aggressive down here to force Karma to buy more to deal with the threat to Delta. I will note that once again, Karma has managed to get a fox around the back. Lathans doesn't know it's there. That fox is going to get an easy snipe on that. MI2 just scouting for it there. Can't see it though. It will see it briefly here, I'm sure, but I don't think Lathans spots it. But that can go straight up here and get another kill on that command. A bit of tit-for-tat sniping in this game. MiG-23 going for the kill on that Phantom, doesn't get it. There's a tracked Rapier at the top now for Karma. There's also a Rapier FSA being brought in again down here. I mean, Lathans has been utilising those aircraft very well. And this is the response. Karma is bringing in more anti-air now. Look at this push going on here by Lathans. He is so close to Delta. All change. So much change from just a matter of minutes ago. HE bombers coming in again for support. A few more units up here now for Lathans. He's in a little bit more control here. Kind of trying to get into a position to surround that command vehicle that is now in the center of the point. Lots of assault pioneers here. T-62 gets the kill on the vehicle. They're coming in with some more units. Look at this aggressive push here. Can he get into the point and kill that CV? It's certainly looking like it. I'm waiting to see the response from Karma. He's going to have to do something big to stop these units just plowing through this point. There's that Fox around here. Lathans realized that there's something there because Lathans has moved his command up to the center of the point. But this Fox is going to get a kill. It's heading towards the back. No one knows exactly where it is except for Karma. Poor Lathans, unbeknownst, is about to run his command vehicle into a Fox. And there it goes. Very nicely done by Karma. Another command vehicle down the drain. But equally at the same time, look at the top here. Lathans successfully surrounded Karma's forces. Has managed to snipe that CV up there as well. Killed it off. Karma with just one squad of air mobiles in the middle there. Got some units down the bottom here, so they will still continue to push across the point, and those warriors will prove devastating if they can get long-range shots on the infantry. Loads of jets in for Lathans here, though. Look at this force here. What a mishmash. Karma round the back of Lathans' forces. Lathans' forces dwindling a bit from what they were. Obviously taking a lot of losses as he's gone across there. Command once again dead in Bravo. Currently +1 to Lathans because he has control of that center point. No player with control of this point at the moment. That Fox, an absolute nightmare for Lathans. Karma will be very pleased he got that around. Killed 2 commands with it is more than paid for itself. It may well get a few more kills before this is over, though. 2 more tractor Rapiers coming in there for Karma. Possibly 1 for here and 1 for the center. I'm not sure. Once again, though, we are seeing Lathans in firm control of Charlie. Just a smattering of units for Karma at the bottom here. But this could still swing either way. I mean, currently +1 to Lathans. He's ahead in points. 13 minutes left to go. There's nothing to say that Lathans can win this. Karma can turn this around. Equally, Lathans could plow through and just take out Delta as well. This could really go any possible way at this point. And I would expect nothing less from these 2 players. This has been an exceptional match. Lots of back and forward. Lots of, changing focus from point to point on, a by the second basis at times. Both players showing off their micro skill to the extreme. T-62s and some UAZs coming in down here. Trying to deal with that Fox, I think. Though the UAZs are possibly heading towards the center. T-62s actually heading towards the center. UAZs heading down this way. That Fox needs to die. Look at this mishmash down here. Units all over the place. Karma has various units behind Lathans' units. Lathans has a unit stuck in between Karma's units. Look at this up here, though. Is this going to be another CV death? Lathans running his CV out of that corner. Karma pressing ahead, looking for the kill. I think he got a couple of shots off at it there. It will escape with its life. Just 1 hit point left. Fox is finally dead. Warrior there being engaged by those KDA Suchin. Pioneer's heading over that way, though. No command in for Karma currently. I assume he still has commands left. I thought he would get one into Charlie. Obviously, focusing on bringing in reinforcements at the moment, though. Also, no commands for Lathans. Here comes the T55A spam. Not something we see very often. They're not as good as they were a couple of patches ago. Gazelle Scout coming in here, taking fire from all of these infantry. There's not a lot of anti-air there, and look at this. Karma with forces all the way forward here. Tracked Rapiers coming in at the bottom there as well. That command should get repaired by this munitions vehicle. HE Bomber coming in here to try and deal with those infantry. Really good strike. Should be able to get the other ones as well. Though that one's going for the Warrior. Again, really good strike. Really good precision striking throughout this game by Lathans. Tracked Rapier causing some issues though. Got a kill on one of those jets. Will it get another kill? MiG-27M just gets out by the skin of its teeth. Didn't actually take a shot. This MiG-27M, however, is damaged and needs to get out of there before the Tracked Rapier opens up again. I think that's just flying around in circles. HE Bomber there flying down this way as well. Is he trying to waste some shots from the Tracked Rapier? I'm not sure. Has taken a shot there. 10 minutes left in this game. That MiG-27 is now being evac'd, but that is very risky. That was very risky. He has utilised that to mark those Tracked Rapiers though. Down here at the bottom, Karma pushing across this point. Commands in for Lathans. One for the centre, one for down here. That's a spare one for the centre because he still has one up there. No other commands coming in for Karma at the moment. I assume he's not out of commands, but I don't know. I don't know. He has lost a few. Equally, Lathans has lost a few this game as well. T-55's being used to good effect against these Assault Pioneers here. Assault Pioneers charging to try and kill that CV. However, unless they get up close and personal, they're not going to do a huge amount to it. They need to be able to throw their satchel charges right on top of it. Tracked Rapiers on the move here. I think one of them is actually dead. The other one's still there, still where its marker was. TC2 and T-55 pushing up here, engaging on those air mobiles. Command back in the centre there. Back to +3 for Lathans. Lathans in a good position now. Certainly has slightly more on the field. Just one squad of Terry's Pioneers here. That command going in and out of the point for Lathans there. I think you can't quite get it in at the edge. Jaguar being engaged by the MiG-23. No AA back here again for Karma. He's lost what AA there was. Random KDA Suchin charging through this point, looking for a snipe on that CV, just charging ahead. I suppose even if he can spot it, he can call in his bombers to deal with it. There it is, game over. Surrender from Karma. Lathans with slightly more kills, 2,000 more kills, pretty much. What a game, guys. That was absolutely outstanding. Karma, your push at the bottom and then getting back into Charlie so many times, absolutely outstanding. And your use of smoke, absolutely spot on. Lathans, in that game, your strong points, most certainly your precision strike bombing with all of those jets, did a really good job. Killed so many infantry. If we look at the kills and losses there, I'm really curious how many kills they got. Let's see. Obviously, SPG-9 doing a really good job. MI-24P got loads of kills. Look at that. That must be near the start at the top. MiG-21, yeah, 4 kills there. T-62, obviously, tanks always do a good job. T-62 doing a good job. MiG-21, there we go. Loads of kills. MiG-27, quite a few. I mean, that was a long game from two experienced, really top-tier players. I mean, I expect lots of kills. What do we got on the other side? Warrior doing a really good job. The Fox, obviously, outstanding job for a couple of Foxes there, getting plenty of kills. Look at that one. Those Foxes, just so unexpected sometimes. Yeah, Aufkul getting quite a few kills there as well. Absolutely outstanding game, guys. I realised that I had to re-record that one, but you could see I was still getting into it, but I was even more into it the first time I watched it, so I thoroughly hope you guys enjoy this one as I did. I enjoyed it twice over. I hope you do as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please do like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned. For the next couple of days, we will have the other games going up as well.